Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. We are back with the DASCAR Dirt Ringer series. This time sponsored by Valvoline. After 3 years of having no Dirt Ringer series, we are back again. That's quite something. I really thought, well, it's sort of a big surprise for you guys, probably. I posted something on the Facebook page for sort of counting down, giving you some clues, and eventually, yesterday I posted, or 2 days ago, depending on when you're watching this, I posted the logo, making it official. The DASCAR Valvoline Dirt Ringer series is back. 3 years it has been, summer 2014, since we did our last season in the Dirt Ringer series. 2014, that's indeed 3 years ago. So for the past 2 summers we've been having, we did other things, including, of course, Endurance series, which is also coming back. We did the Red Bull Knockout series, which is coming back as well, and we did a DASCAR Rally Championship. But now we are finally bringing back the Dirt Ringer series again. If you don't know what it is, it's simply just a short track dirt season. So there will be only short tracks. Well, only short tracks? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, only short tracks, all on dirt, and it's just going to be craziness and carnage and a lot of fun. I can promise you that. So we've been testing over the past few months a couple of different tracks. We got some old tracks, of course, pretty obvious, in the season. And we got some new tracks as well, in which Bristol, of course, Bristol Dirt Race was one of them, also used in the Phillips Cup Series as a replacement to the, what was it, Cayuga race? I'm not sure what racetrack we replaced. So this video will be the sign-ups video. I will explain you shortly all the rules and how this season is going to look. And after that we will go through the cars and you can pick the cars you like to have in this series. So, mod used, by the way, is the LMPV2 mod, which is the, I want to say Le Mans prototype, but it's the late model project, sort of version 2. Oh yeah, late model project version 2 mod, I think it's called. So we got 42 cars, and there will be 40 cars available for you guys. So it's going to be, well, these cars you can pick from. If you do want to have a custom car made by yourself or from somewhere else, that's fine. It does have to oblige to a few rules, and those rules are that there must be a number on the roof, well, sort of like go to the right side of the car down, just like in this on this car, and there must be 2 numbers on the side of the car. So, but I would advise you just to well, pick one of these cars. There are enough cars, so if you really want to make your own custom car, that's fine as well. I made some custom cars as well, so you will see them in this video. Okay, so per user you can sign up to 2 drivers. 1 driver per car, so it means 2 cars for your team. Not more, not less. And it's also the case, by the way, for the DASCAR presidents. However, the DASCAR presidents do have a reserve spot. Those of course presidents are John Cittadino, James Pinter, Joshua Michaels, and Joseph Onesto. So if they want to participate, they can. Whoa, my mobile phone. Okay. If they want to participate, they have reserve spots for themselves, and of course the secondary driver also, but full is full. So if you were a little bit late, you can still get yourself in, but the second driver only if there's space left. So let's go through the schedule quite quickly. I just already mentioned we got some new tracks and some old tracks. There will be 7 races in total, which will all be 10%, which is distance of between 20 and 30 minutes. So it's shorter than the Phillips Cup Series race, I would say. We'll compare it to the sprint races a little bit in the Phillips Cup Series. So we first go to Utica Rome for, well, of course, the Utica Rome race, and I'm not going to name there will be no names for the races. So after that we will go to Gorillas Knot, which is indeed 2 racetracks we also have in the Phillips Cup Series. Well, after that we got 3 new racetracks, and those tracks are Oswego. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, by the way, or maybe it could be Oswego. Then we go to Cedarburg, and then after that to Springfield. Of course, Springfield, pretty well known. ARCA Series races on that as well. And after that we go to race number 6, which will be Bristol, and race number 7 at Syracuse, the season finale, longest race, which will also be 15%. So a lot of fun, no chase, so it's just plain racing with points. Well, of course, the person who's up highest in points wins the championship. And the winner of the championship will get a spot in the DASCAR Phillips Cup Series season number 9 when the next common deadline strikes. Will be put on the list. Doesn't matter if you are in the DASCAR Regional Pro Cup Series or the DASCAR KLM Series, you will be put on the list. And you'll be the first driver on the list. So, but of course, if you are already in the Phillips Cup Series, well, what would the victory be? If we're gonna do a season number 10 in the Phillips Cup Series, which the chances of that are getting higher and higher, then you'll get a reserve spot for that series for that season as well. So, no comment rule, which is probably to the delight of many drivers, but I would say, of course, it's a summer series. We'll start this series probably in about 2 weeks or something. So, or maybe just before my tests in 1 week, but we'll see. But it will run throughout the summer, so throughout July and probably late August as well, if we are not finished yet. So make sure that if you are on vacation for a long time, meaning like 3, 4, 5 weeks or something, I would not recommend signing up, simply because you're going to have to catch up all those races. And probably, not sure about you guys, but when I have something like that happen, I'm not really fond of that. But if you are fine with that, that's no problem. Of course, I cannot oblige you not to sign up, but I would advise you not to sign up if you are going to be on vacation or if you are going to be very busy throughout the summer. Simply because, of course, there are other drivers which might not make it in the series, who are free and have a lot of spare time, and could get bored and then miss out because they were just a little bit too late. So it's all up to you, of course. That was tracks, that was everything. There's only one rule, which is pretty much like for every single sign-ups I say it. For all you guys signing up, you must pick a car. So you have to pick one of these cars, or I'll have a custom, of course. Also something for the custom. The number may not be one of these numbers in the field, so it must be a number which is not currently used yet by one of these cars. So for everybody picking a car of this, you have to pick a car, and you cannot say any car. Well, normally some drivers say, well, give me any car, because I will not comment on that and I will not give you that car. You have to pick one. That's the rule. And of course, it's the same story for picking a car which is not in there. Unless you are going to specifically say you are going to make custom, then it's fine. But if you pick a car number of a car which is not in the field, I am not going to give you that car anyways. It would be rather stupid, to be honest, but still. If you pick a car that's taken, you have to pick a different car, and I will tell you then, saying like, well, sorry buddy, you were just a little bit too late for this car, you have to pick another car. And if you pick another car which is open, that's no problem. So then you still get that car, but you have to pick another car. So if you are away and you don't pick another car, your spot will not be given to you. So therefore I advise you, just if you are gone, if you have signed up, stay put. Well, not necessarily behind the computer, but keep an eye out every once in a few hours to see if I have given the car to you, because it could be possible that you picked a car and at that same moment somebody else picked that same car. So It's not really the big deal. I will not punish you or anything, but I will tell you that you have to pick another car, and if you don't do so, you will not get a spot in the DASCAR Valvoline Dirt Ringer Series. I still have to get used to the name a little bit. So I would say keep an eye out, and if you got the okay, the car is yours, then you're fine. So for that, please read the description prior to signing up. In the description, I will say which cars are taken, which car numbers, of course, in that way as well. So also take a look at the comments I haven't responded to, because those cars are also taken, and that is something which I always say for new guys out there. I'm living in the Netherlands. That means that the time difference over here is between 6 and 9 hours, so it's 6 to 9 hours later. So when you're signing up at 10 p.m. in the evening, which is of course obviously 10 p.m., I will be asleep, so you will not get a response for like 5 hours. That's a long sleep, so, but you will not get a response for like 4 to 5 hours or something. So therefore, it could be possible somebody else already signed up just half an hour before you, which I haven't responded to. So therefore, please look at the description which cars are taken, and please look at comments I haven't responded to, because those cars will also be taken. First come, first serve. So if you pick one of those cars, you're not going to get it, simply because it's going to the person who picked it first. So so if you are not really fond of dirt track racing, I mean, like, it's a lot of fun, I can promise you that, but if you really don't like this type of racing, no problem. We are also going to have the Endurance Series come back again for 5 great races. Well, 6 is probably be with 1 split. So it's that signups will be up in about 1 or 2 weeks or something as well. We're also gonna get the Red Bull Knockout Series coming back somewhere later in the summer break. So there's a lot of action still for you. Of course, we still continue with the Phillips Cup Series. So I would say if you don't really like this type of racing, you can always sign up for a different summer series and still get a chance to be in the DASCAR Phillips Cup Series. So if you still have any questions, let me know in the comments below and we'll go through the cars. So once again, 40 cars available, 2 drivers per user / 2 cars per user. So first car available is the number 2. Pretty much every single car currently is still available, and I will put in the description drivers that have a reserve spot with a question mark. So number 4 is also available. By the way, I don't know any of these drivers. The number 5 is available, and here we got the number 7. Yes, it has the L behind it, but I will just keep it 7. Then we got the number 9 car, which is painted by myself, and we got the 00 car, also of course available. Then we got the number 06 car, the Red Bull Toyota, which is also painted by me, myself and I. And we got the number 09 car. I may be making some more cars if we get another season coming. So of course it's the DASCAR Valvoline Dirt Ringer Series season number 4. So if there's not going to be a season number 5, I may make some more cars. So number 10 car we got over here. And we got a number 12. Then we got the number 13 car. And we got the number 14. This is Damon's Chevy. Got the number 15. I took out these cars. I don't know, by the way, anymore what car set I use specifically. I know it's somewhere on the nr2k3.weebly.com website where the mod is as well. But well, I don't know which car set I use. So 16 we got over here. Some cars are the most boring cars I took out, so yeah, mostly we have like multicolored cars and with some sponsors, so still some unsponsored cars maybe, but oh well. 17 car we got over here, and we got the number 18 Monster Energy Toyota, which is also painted by me. We got the number 21 Fuzzy's Chevy, which is also painted by me. And we got the number 22 Dunkin' Donuts Chevy. We got the number 27 Unique something like, I don't know, what is it, Ford or something? Yes. And we got the number 21, this is a real cool car. The Rave Tech Chevy. We got the number 33, the Robbie Builders Chevy. And we got the number 37, we got a Dodge. Yeah, we have a couple of different manufacturers in there, including Dodge and even one Lexus, so it's cool. 42 car we got over here, Dodge as well. And we got the number 44, Newton Ford. We got the number 47, the RC Moore something like Chevy. And we got the number 48 car. There's another car over here which is number 84, which is sort of, well, almost entirely the same, I think. So if you want to build a 2-car team, you can have the 48 and the 84 together. We got the number 49, the Gordon Toyota. And we got the number 55, whatever, Ford Mustang. Even a Mustang, my goodness. We got the number 57 Electronic Connection Chevy, whatever. And we got the number 59 Docs.com Chevy as well. We got the number 60, the Precision Chevy, it is. And we got the number 71, wow, that's a huge logo on the rear of the car, Camry it is. We got the number 73 Chevy. And we got the number 75, really colorful, something like Chevy. And the sponsors are always with those long names, so. The number 77 Chevy as well. Also pretty cool car. And we got the number 80 Maverick Chevy. Then we got the number 84 car. As said, you can build 2-car team with the 48 and the 84. I don't know what car this is. And we got the number 87 Petronas Lexus. Indeed, custom car made by myself. And even the Lexus logos I put on, so interesting move. It turned out pretty well, to be honest, so happy with this car. And available, of course. Number 88 Distance Chevy. And then we got the number 94 Motorcraft Ford. We got the number 96 Puzzled Chevy, also pretty colorful. And we got the number 99 Kellogg's Ford. If I'm correct, this is the last car. Oh, by the way, also custom made car with the logos from the Philips Cup Series, the Ford logos from the Philips Cup Series car slapped on it. So yeah, that was the last car. So cars indeed are all available so far. So we're gonna see how how it's going to play out with the sign up. So once again, 2 cars per user. There will be a season of 7 races which will last throughout the summer. So if you're a long time away in the summer, I would advise not to sign up, of course. No comment rule we got, and the champion gets a reserve spot in the Philips Cup Series Season 9 from the next comment deadline onwards, and in the Philips Cup Series Season number 10 from the start of season onward, if there is gonna be a season number 10. Please pick a car. Saying any car is not allowed. I will not comment on you. I will not respond. And you will not get the car. Picking a car number which is also not in there is also not allowed. I will not respond to you either, unless you specifically say that you're gonna make a custom car yourself. And by the way, I will put up a deadline for the custom car, which will probably be in around 1 week time from now onwards. So if you pick a car that's taken, I will respond to you saying sorry, but you got this car is taken. Please pick a different one, and you have to pick another one to be in the series. Please read the comments I haven't responded to, and the description to see which cars are taken, and therefore also which cars are available. So that was it for now. I'm really looking forward to the return of the DASCAR Valvoline Dirt Ringer Series Season number 4 it's going to be, and we're gonna have a great start of the summer with this series. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Good luck with signing up, and I will see you then hopefully in the DASCAR Valvoline Dirt Ring Series season number 4.